Hello, everyone, and welcome to another scene for Sept of the Howling Winds, a Werewolf the Apocalypse venue set in San Diego, California. In this particular scene, we have the Silent Guardians, who are about to attempt to petition Panther for their pack totem. And who they have with them to help, to aid in this endeavor are a Black Fury cub with Panther Spirit heritage, Johann Quartermain, and a Bubasti Bastet, who is very well versed in the ways of the Umbra and summoning spirits and speaking to them and things like that. And the Guardians figured that if they had the aid of Bastet, that might help their chances, as well as having the one with Panther Spirit heritage at their side. So while they are not joining the pack, they are pack allies, and yeah. So we will start the scene with the whole pack and Rose and Johann in the Umbra, with everyone. Get all of their overlays up just all at once because this is going to be much easier. And feel free to talk amongst yourselves as we are in the Umbra right now.
Oh, and yeah, I mean, yes, Aiden is kind of still rubbing his face. Probably just came from a nap. And soft stretch. So, how is everybody?
Alexei looks at everybody and shrugs. Not too bad, I suppose.
You're still gonna call me daddy if I'm alpha? Because, and he'll smile.
He narrows his eyes.
Hey, you're the one that said you were gonna call me daddy. You're the one that said you wanted to call me daddy if I was alpha.
He grins.
You haven't won the alpha ship yet.
He grins and he says, I might.
He'll nod. And then he looks to Lash. Wait, you said yet? So you agree that I'm going to win the alpha ship?
I said you haven't won it yet.
Exactly.
And you're not going to win it. Don't count your chickens before they've hatched.
Well, I mean, if I don't have chickens, I can't really count them, can I? And I can't have any of them hatching because you need chickens to have eggs.
Actually,
which came first?
The egg. There were eggs millions of years before there were chickens.
Ever wonder why weird white people always say what came first, the egg or the chicken, but never ask that about lizard or something? Why am I thinking about this right now?
Alexei cocks an eyebrow.
Really, the question should be what got laid first, the chicken or the egg?
He'll smile. Well, the answer to that is quite obvious. Obviously, the chicken got laid first because, well, if the egg might have come first, but it wasn't laid, it was just there. Therefore, in order for the egg to get laid, the chicken needs to get laid. But he'll nod.
Why are we having this discussion?
Rose and
No
Alexi
idea.
exchange glances with each other and shake their heads. And Rose silently says something to Alexi and he shrugs. And Johan is just kind of like got his, he's pretending to lean and he's got like his fist under his chin, just kind of waiting for them to be finished.
Anyways, we're here for a reason.
Anyway, yes, Panther.
Johan says, indeed. Are you Chucklefucks gonna settle who's alpha before you want us to summon Panther, or are you gonna do that after?
Probably a good idea to do it before.
Yeah.
I feel it would be awkward if Panther asks he's going to be alpha and we're like, yeah, don't know yet.
You have a point.
So he's got an idea on how to work it out.
Alexi throws his hands up and steps back. This is between you two. I'm not in this.
Didn't Kieran say that he was going to give us a challenge?
He did. But
why do
he's
you
also-
need him? Just fucking settle it between the two of you. That's definitely Alexi. You don't fucking need him. Just do it. I don't know. Beat each other's asses or whatever. I don't care. Just come on. Hurry up.
I mean, that's one way to go. We could go that.
Lash will shrug and take off his trench coat and lay it at the ground at the base of a tree and turn back around. He's wearing a muscle shirt and looks like black combat pants.
Yeah, Aiden will also take his vest off. He's wearing pretty much what he's wearing on his overlay under the coat. And so
All right.
and he'll
Go to initiative, I guess.
Alexi will say, I could just have Rose flip a coin. And Rose just nods and shrugs yeah, that could work.
I mean that wouldn't fight just. No, what? That's a lot smarter. We won't have to fight just before going on a quest.
Lexi actually produces a fucking coin out of his pocket. It's not like a normal coin. It's just it's weird, and he puts it in Rose's hand.
Is that one of those two-headed coins?
Nope, it's not. It's just it's just a weird looking coin. It's not a normal American coin. It's from somewhere else.
Is it a two-tailed coin?
Nope, it's not rigged.
He's Ragabash. It's a good question.
I know.
Tails. Because
so
how big tails? Because I've got a bigger tail. What?
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d2. 1 is heads and 2 is tails. We'll toss the coin and tell Aiden to call it in the air, which he'll call tails, right? And she'll look at it. It is tails.
I thought you said 1 was tails.
1 is heads, 2 is tails.
Oh, okay.
She looks, according to the coin, Aiden is alpha. For now, anyway. I mean, of course, if Lash so chooses later, he can challenge. But for now, Aiden is alpha according to this coin. And Alexi nods. That is the best way to fucking solve this right now. Okay, let's do this.
So Aiden's smart. So what shall we do now? Something good? Something bad?
Alexi bounces up and down and looks at Aiden and says, "Tell me the plan, Daddy."
A little bit of both.
Rose fucking loses her shit.
Lash picks up his trench coat, puts it back on.
Yeah, Aiden also takes his coat and puts it back on. So, something good, something bad, a little bit of both. What's the plan?
First, I think we need to get Panther here.
I think that's a little bit of both. And short stretch. Let's get our friend here. She's supposed to call Panther.
Yeah, Rose. Rose is going to summon Panther, and Johan is there to basically reduce her difficulty. So yeah, so Rose will. Let's see. She has all the fucking dice for this shit. But I have to roll it to see how quickly and let's see. Oh crap. Each dot of spirit heritage reduces the difficulty by 1. The diff 7, so it's diff 3. Yeah, there we go. So Panther comes fast and he is friendly with 5 successes. So Panther. He shows up.
Simon, I can say Simon.
And yeah, so Panther is friendly and looks to the group, and he'll say, and assume that Rose is translating because I'm not going to say everything twice.
Yeah, that's.
And he'll say, "What can I do for you?"
Aiden will step forward. My backmates. Dash licks his own wing, and I cause the heart to dance. Are taking him back. We would be honored to follow you.
You wish to follow me? I see
Indeed.
you have one of my children present. Johan kind of waves. But
And we're good relationship with some that's dead. And he'll look to his to Rose.
yeah, Panther looks to Rose, nods. She nods back. Indeed, Bubasti. But I see that my child was not going to be part of your pack. Claimed by another. Kind of narrows his eyes at that, and Johan just kind of looks down a little bit, like, I'm sorry.
Lash will speak up. He was offered a position, however.
It's. I know he honors me, yes. So, you three. Alexi waves. I have something that I need taken care of.
And he'll nod. Name it, and we will do what is needed.
There is a village of kinfolk of my kind, the Bagheera. They have been claimed by one who he does not honor his kind or his kin.
Not about that.
These kin need to be rescued, freed from the bonds of this tyrant who dares call himself a Bagheera. I want you to go there and free them. If you can complete this task, I will serve as your totem.
What needs to happen to the one who has claimed them?
If he can be redeemed, redeem him. If he can't be, eliminate him. He does not deserve the blood.
And he'll nod. It will be done. Where is the village?
It must just be your pack. The other two can wait with me until you return.
And he'll nod. Very well.
Alexei takes a deep breath. For once, there's a serious look on his face as he is definitely taking this into account.
Did he say where the village was?
Oh yeah. He'll say the location is in a southeastern Asian rainforest, and Panther can port you there, and we'll be able to bring you back. He'll follow you and monitor your progress.
Lash nods.
Yeah, Aiden nods.
Lash bows to Panther, actually.
Yeah, Aiden, yeah. Sorry. Kind of bows and, well, bows very lowly to Panther. Thank you. Oh, I see. Are Rose and Johan coming with us with Panther before, or are they staying here on set?
They were told to stay, so they're staying.
Okay, they're staying on set. So before they go, Aiden will go to Rose and kind of give her a hug. I'll see you soon, Mum.
Rose will nod and looks at both Aiden and Alexei and says, "Don't die, either of you." And Alexei nods and is like, "Yeah, I know. And if we do, you're gonna fucking kill us, right?" And she nods like, you know the story."
Wait,
Lash will look over at Johan and go, "Will you let the worm foe know that we're stepping out?"
He nods, of course.
Thank you.
Wait, if we die, you're gonna kill. I'm not gonna question it. And he'll smile. And yeah, get ready to leave.
Lash makes a few last-minute adjustments to the two sheaths that he's got on him, carrying his various weapons.
Yeah. He takes his knife just instead, and just in case and stuff, and anything he needs. Oh, possibly a water bottle because that might be needed. Aiden goes, quick question, do they speak English?
Panther says no Swahili, but I will give you the ability to communicate with them. And for basically, Panther gives everyone the ability speech of the world for the remainder of the scene.
Lash will bow again and say thank you.
And along with that, Panther gives everyone -1 on stealth rolls.
Ooh, nice.
So. Alexei cracks his knuckles.
Anybody else got anything last minute?
Nope.
I'm good to go.
So zoom zoom. Panther will port them to the umbral reflection of a rainforest. And actually, let me use this screen. Nope, that's not going to work. So here's basically what the rainforest is going to look like. And it pretty much looks like that.
Nice.
On both sides.
And Lash looks over at Aiden. He's their fearless leader now.
Yeah, Aiden is walking through the forest. Well, I guess they're walking towards the village. Kind of looks in the water. I've seen way too many movies to not think this is just filled with crocodiles.
He's going to activate Blur. Oh, 4 successes on Blur.
Nice.
And then we'll go stealthy, hopefully.
What is the roll for Blur?
It is manipulation plus stealth, and we're at -1.
Yeah, so
Normally diff 8, so it's diff 7 now.
7. You know Alexi has all the fucking manipulation.
And I'm going to spend that nice Septotem willpower.
Yeah, I'm spending a willpower for.
Oh, good God! Thank God I spent that willpower.
For what?
So I got one success, but I'm also at like god awfully insane difficulty to spot anyways. So.
So
Alexi only got 1 success on Blur. Fuck. Roll his spell.
Aiden will spend a willpower on the stealth too. Why are they? Oh, equals 6. Oh wait, it's more than 1. I didn't put the plus sign. No, it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 successes with a willpower. 5 with a willpower. 5 successes with a willpower.
Okay, so I might only have 1 stealth success, but I'm at a difficulty 10 to see.
They just have to make 1 success.
Because it's let's see, how many successes did you get on Blur? 4?
Yeah, I got 4.
Yeah, so Lexi is at diff 7 to spot, but he got 3 successes on stealth, so they have to beat 3 successes at diff 7.
Aiden is on normal diff, but he has I typed it wrong, but the people have to do 5 successes to spot him. Oh well, yeah, 5.
Oh yeah, Lash will follow Aiden.
They're moving towards the village quite stealthily.
Lindsay, I am spending 2 gnosis for the scene for the scene, activating both fetishes. Just so they're ready in case of need.
What did you do?
Spent 2 gnosis to activate both my fetishes for use when they're needed.
Okay. Sounds good. So, is everybody going to step sideways?
I thought we were already in the Umbra. I thought we were teleported to the Umbral.
But you need to go Tellurian side to get to the village.
Oh.
This is not an Umbral thing. This is a Tellurian thing.
Okay.
You use the Umbra to get there, but you need to be in the Tellurian to get to the village.
Yeah. Going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be kind of a low difficulty here, anyways.
What is the?
We're in a really wild space of 4.
I got 3 successes.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 successes.
Lucas, so his gnosis is well, he pops to the other side really fucking fast.
Oh, jeez. What took you guys so long? Jeez.
It took a whole 5 seconds. Jesus Christ.
And yeah, so when you get to the other side, you hear all manners of sounds, running water, different animal noises like monkeys and normal sounds that you'd expect to hear in a rainforest are the sounds that you hear. So Alexi does have Pulse of the Prey, so he is going to use that to get a read on the direction at least that they should be going, which he does. And so he's gonna very quietly tell the other 2 which direction to go.
Yeah, Aiden follows the direction.
Yeah, well, I shall head in that direction too.
So you're gonna walk for a while. And you don't really have anything blocking your way. Like there is some, there's vegetation. You're gonna see some snakes. You'll see monkeys darting around the trees. But nothing seems to be hostile.
I'm gonna do a precautionary sense worm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 1 success or 2 successes.
Successes are based on the worm taint. You got 2 successes. You don't nothing nothing off the charts. Really nothing at all right now. There's really no worm taint in this specific area that you're in. It seems relatively untouched. It's very wild. Very wild.
Cool.
So there's not even a whole lot of Weaver influence that you can see right now.
Yeah, it's pretty much just wild, I guess. Then.
Mhm.
Yeah. Aiden will, if that's the case, Aiden will just quietly follow the directions till they get to the village.
So, Alexei kind of stops for a moment and looks at the other two, and he goes, "Doesn't this seem just a little too easy to you?"
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't trust anything at all. He wrinkles his nose, his lupusness showing.
Well, apparently there's no.
He's gonna activate heightened senses.
Yeah. I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, I didn't. Unfortunately, doesn't have heightened senses yet, but yeah.
However, everybody can make a perception primal urge roll.
Perception primal urge, and that's at -2 from the heightened senses, right?
Yeah. And you get a +1 with heightened senses. You get a +1 to all primal urge rolls. +1 dice and a -2 difficulty.
Nice.
Oh.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6 successes.
Yeah, Alexei got 5.
Okay, computer, hurry up. Sorry. Perception primal urge. I'm not the best at that. And hey, look at that! 2 successes.
Oh shoot. I'm sorry. I rolled 1 too many dice there.
You did?
Yep.
What's your perception and primal urge?
5 + 1, 6, not 7.
Oh, so just take one of the successes away and you've got 5 successes.
Yep.
So, wow, Aiden only has 3 dice for perception primal urge?
Yeah, she only has 2 perception and only has 1 primal urge.
Okay. Well, Aiden definitely gets the feeling that something's off. Alexei and Lash know that something or someone is watching them. And besides Panther, who said that he would be watching them. There's something else. But there was no worm taint, so it's nothing worm tainted. But there's something following and watching.
Can I do a perception alertness to try to pick out what's following us?
Sure.
I was gonna say, if they say Aiden is also going to do a perception alertness.
Now I have 7 D10.
I only have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 successes.
I only have 3 for that too. Damn. 1 success.
Okay. How many did Lash get?
4. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, just making sure.
Okay. So 4 successes and 1 success. And three for Alexei. Okay. So Aiden he really doesn't see much. Alexei can make something out. He's not exactly sure what, but it's kind of big. And Lash, you got 4. That's a big fucking snake. A big fucking snake.
Would it be the tainted sept kind of big snake, or something
There
smaller, or
wasn't any
something
worm
bigger?
taint. There wasn't any worm taint, so.
Yeah, I'm just using that as a size comparison.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a rainforest snake, so how big? It's a very big constrictor snake.
It's not
Naturally
like
big, or naturally big, or unnaturally big?
Naturally big.
Oh, okay. Lash will elbow Aiden in the ribs and point the thing out.
Alexei goes, "Oh fucking shit!"
Yep.
He swallows.
Aiden's hand goes to his knife.
Lash will place a hand on his hand. It's not warm.
I know, just
If we can avoid, we should.
Yeah, Alexei looks at them and whispers, "No, I bet he fucking thinks that we look like a tasty goddamn snack."
yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Just saying, if we can avoid, we should.
Has it seen us? Like,
It's been following us.
fuck. He growls.
All right. There's nothing here that's going to. There shouldn't be anything here that's going to see us. That would be a problem if they see us if we're in a form like Krynos or Hisper. So might as well take Hisper for now and keep an eye on it. If it keeps following us, or if it tries to attack us, we engage. Everybody good with that?
Lash will nod. Well, you can take that for him. Have fun. Lash continues in Homid.
What's wrong with taking Hisper?
Lash would have already told you that he can't take Hispo.
Oh, okay. But yeah. She'll say, well, then either take the form you wish, then, but he'll slowly take his time going Hisper.
I'll remain in this form. It's fine.
Alexei will take his bow. Because his thinking is 3 dire wolves against 1 giant snake is better than 3 little humans. So yeah. So if everybody would like to make another stealth roll, they do so. Hispo, you have higher decks.
Yes.
So
Well, I have twice as many successes as I had the last time.
holy shit.
You are the knight.
I don't think this fucking snake is gonna see Alexi. God damn. 5 successes for Aiden. How many? How many for Lash? Just 2?
Hey, I doubled my successes from last time.
But he had
Okay,
to
well,
do 10 to beat him, to be fair.
Snake. I'll roll for Lash first. It's diff 10 for him, yeah.
Yep.
One success, and you had 2, so he doesn't see you. And then for Aiden and Alexi. Oh wait, no, Alexi next. He's diff 7, and he has to be. I can't even roll for Alexi. Never mind. Because he got 8 successes, and this thing only has 6 dice. So
He could
Aiden
get
got
610.
5. Yeah, okay. So this you guys go Hispo and hide and are able to move silently away from the snake. The snake does not see you anymore. And Alexi is thinking to himself, thank fucking God.
Oh well. It's probably sad because he doesn't get to eat, but well, better him not eating than us dying.
So Lash will continue on following Aiden towards the village, I guess.
And Aiden is
So,
following
yeah.
that. So, Alexis, so there's 2 dire wolves with a random white dude following them.
Yeah. They'd have to see Lash to see a random white guy walking with 2.
Yeah. So did Lash go back to Hamid?
No, Lash doesn't. Lash can't shift to his.
Oh right, yeah, he can't shift to Hispo. That's right. He could have went Lupus, but hey, that's fine.
But hey, can anybody? What's the real odds of anybody actually seeing any of us, or at least 2 of us? When we do approach the edge of town, Lash is going to be watching for early warning traps and stuff.
So you get to the village starts to come in view, and it is it's a riverside village. Let me put the picture. Okay, so here is actually let me So here's the village and what it looks like. And you see a lot of what you would see in the picture. Somebody on a makeshift dock fishing, somebody swimming. You notice that there are a lot of women and children here. Not really any men, just women and children. And yeah, they're in all manners of
Yeah.
All manners of.
all manners of like different stages of doing chores around the village. Sorry.
Okay. Well, that might take a role, but do all the children look like they could be like half brothers or something?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
That might take a role, but do all the children like look kind of not the
Like
same,
they
but
like
better?
they'd be
Like they
related? Yeah, make me a would be intelligence, and it would probably fall under academics, to be honest. Um because that's kind of an anthropological thing,
yeah.
which would fall under academics. So yeah, make me, or no, that would fall under. Do you have science?
No, I do have academics, but I don't have. Wait, let me make sure, but I'm pretty sure I don't have science. No, I have medicine too, but I don't have science at all.
Okay, you do have academics though.
Yeah, I have academics.
Okay, I'll let you make an intelligence academics roll at diff 7.
Okay. I mean, he's guessing they are related, but he wants to. When the there's one success.
Okay. From the children that you can see, there are there are some subtle similarities between them. You can't really make out too much. Um,
Yeah, Aiden will frown. Okay, I can already see what Panther meant. I can't say for sure, but I think. I mean, look at it. No man, only children and women. I think all the females are his mates, and all the children are his children.
Lash just shakes his head. So how do you want to approach this, boss?
Let's talk to him first. He'll approach one of the people with a friendly smile the friendly smile that he has.
Before you go very far, Lash kind of puts his hand in front of you. You might want to change form.
Oh, yeah, true. He'll take. He'll take Comet. Well, Glabro because he has the Glabro. I had forgotten he was in this part, but yeah, he'll take Glabro and then approach some of the kinfolk, a group of kinfolk.
So I don't have face claims for the kinfolk, but one of them will notice and kind of tilt her head. Seeing a Garu here isn't something that they're not used to that. They know what they are, but they'd have never seen one. So she just kind of and eventually catch the attention of the entire village in Glabro form. I know you have fair Glabro, but it's still something supernatural about it, and other supernaturals can detect it. So, and Alexei himself is actually still in Hispo. So it might have actually been the big wolf that attracted most of the attention. He realizes that and he's like, "Oh fuck." And he'll go shift to Hamid. Like, whoops. Sorry about that.
Lash will just blend into the trees while all their attention are on everybody else. So hopefully, with his high difficulty to even spot and all the attention on the other two, he can remain hidden for the moment.
Yeah, see, Alexei just kind of forgot himself and waltzed right out into the middle of the village. So, he was spotted.
Would you like a fresh stealth roll from Lash?
Yeah, go ahead.
There we go. Oh, that's 3 successes now.
Apparently, hiding from women and children is a lot easier. He's more scared of the women and children than he is of the big snakes.
No, but I'm sure against a unknown opponent of a Bastet, I'm sure we'd like to keep a ace in the hole instead of marching through the town in giant wolf and giant wolf man forms.
He'll smile at the kinfolk and just nod his head and say, "Hello."
Alexei pipes up, "I swear to God, if you say we come in peace, I'm going to fucking hit you."
That's not what I'm gonna say. Plus, don't forget
respectfully, Raya Alpha Daddy.
He's not laughing. Okay, we're on a mission. The kinfolk, the Bastet kinfolk can't know that we're complete chucklefucks. Oh shit, wait. I'm speaking the language right now. Oh well, they already know.
They're all just kind of looking at this gaggle of chucklefucks like, what the fuck? One of the women steps forward and she's a fairly, tall woman, looks pretty assertive. And she'll say, "What do you want? Why are you here?"
We have been sent here by the spirit of. We have been sent here by the spirit of Panther. We would like to talk to Oh, you see, what's the name? What's the word? The word guru use for the guru that kind of claimed them?
I'm sorry, what?
What's the word that guru would use for the one that has claimed them?
Just mates.
Okay. We would like to talk to your mate.
If you can call him that. Why?
Panther has brought to our attention that he is not being a fair mate to you guys, or to you, and he wants us to let you free.
She just starts laughing. Yeah, good luck with that.
So what was that? I didn't hear the last part. Oh, I see.
She said, yeah, good luck with that.
What's the problem? Kind of obvious that he won't let you guys go without a fight. But what more can you tell me?
She looks around nervously and she kind of like beckons them to follow her.
I'll follow.
And they'll walk a little ways outside of the village proper and motion for them all to sit by the water.
Lash will follow and keep an eye on them.
Yeah. Aiden just sits by the water.
She looks around to make sure that there's nobody around, and there isn't. It's apparent that he's gone for right now, and she'll say, he keeps us here with minimal resources. We have no means to escape. And even if we did, the vicinity around here is trapped. I'm surprised you didn't encounter any traps on your way.
We were careful.
And he has a pet, a very big snake.
And held like his eyes. Oh, yeah, we saw him. I think he wanted to make us a snack, but we got away. I also noticed a lack of, a lack of men.
Yes, he does not allow other men here.
And are all the children here his?
Yes.
How are his own resources? Does he keep more resources for himself than he does for you guys?
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
How are his own resources? Does he keep more? Does he keep more resources for himself, better resources for himself than he does for you guys?
Yes, of course he does.
kind of growls at that. Kinfolks are to be respected.
She scoffs.
Not right.
To him, we are nothing but property.
I know he doesn't care what we think, but to Panther, what he's doing is wrong.
And you say Panther sent you here.
No, not.
How do I know I can trust?
He'll think, although he probably doesn't want to let itself known.
Alexei will look over, and he'll say to her, "My very best friend in the entire world is a Bubasti. Her name is Keeper of Thorns." And this kinfolk has heard that name, and her eyes go a little wide, and she nods. And she'll say, "She is
Rose's name?
Huh?
Yeah, OC, is that Rose?
Rose, yeah, her name's Keeper of Thorns." And she'll say, "She is the daughter of Snake in the Grass." And Alexei nods.
Yeah, I didn't know that too.
And her eyes widen a little more, and she nods and takes a very deep breath. Okay. You are here to help.
Or not.
We call him Juri. Means hateful.
Like the number?
Hmm? Juri means hateful.
Oh, hateful.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't seem to mind us calling him that. I think he prides himself on it.
Has he always acted this way?
Not at first. At first, he was nice. He was kind. He helped us. We were all very poor. But our conditions have not improved very much under him. He's taken advantage of us, used us to further his line. When the children are old enough, he takes them and sends them away. About the age of 4 or 5.
He takes. Sorry, I didn't catch that. He does what?
He takes them and sends them away to be trained or whatever. About the age of 4 or 5.
That's very early to train. How long has this been going on?
This will be the 8th year. I myself have produced 3 children. 2 of them have been taken away already. The youngest is 3.
It's been 8 years since he started acting this way. It's been 8 years since you've been here
It's
together?
been 8 years since he's been here with us. And
How long ago did he? Sorry, how long ago
huh?
did he? How long ago did he start changing?
6 years ago. So the first couple of years were fine. And then after that, it was not. And I am one of the originals. There's me and one other who has been here the whole time. Others have, still air quote, disappeared or died of natural causes or whatever. And he finds new ones and brings them in.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. I'll say, where does he find them?
I'm sorry, what did he say?
Where does he find them?
I am not sure. From all over, I suppose. Wherever he hears of Bagheera kinfolk.
And what does he do if, well, is it the first time that men have arrived on this set?
No.
What does he do? What does he do when men do arrive?
He makes them leave or kills them.
But, and was his change slow, or did he just change one day?
It was slow-ish. It didn't happen overnight, but I would say over the period of a few weeks.
And where is he now?
I imagine right now he is out hunting. He'll be back soon. He usually is gone from about mid-morning to late afternoon.
Oh, you see, what's the time right now?
It's getting close to mid-afternoon.
Okay. And what about with his pet? How close is he with his pet? Is it always around him when he's out, or does it roam around on its own by its own? Sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, okay. So I'll say, and what about his pet? Does the pet follow him when he goes out, or does it go wait go by itself, roam around by itself?
I'm not entirely sure what you're asking.
Like, does the pet follow him when he's out hunting, or does it just go anywhere?
Oh, it just kind of goes anywhere.
I got 3 successes on that, by the way.
Okay.
I'm not. I am sorry to hear.
She looks at the sky and sees where the sun is, and she gets up. I need to get back. He will be back soon.
I'm not. You are free to go back to the village.
And she will hurry back to the village. And they can see, if they start back behind her, they can see that others are kind of running up to her, wondering what's going on, and she's shushing them and just telling them to get back to work.
Okay.
They can tell that she's kind of like the head bitch in charge because she's been there the longest. So she kind of mothers over everybody else. And yeah, she just.
So he'll look to his back. My thoughts are he's either worm tainted or just became an ass for some reason. But well, what do you guys? How do you guys think we should approach this?
Alexei will think for a moment and he'll just say, I mean, personally, I think we should just, rip his throat out, not ask any questions, but that's just me.
I look to Lash.
Lash has been hidden.
Oh yeah, he's really well hidden. He's been checking. He's been checking out the village for Wormtail.
That might. Yeah, he'll actually ask. Lash. I like looked around, can't see him. Have you sensed any worm in the village? Two knocks, one knock for yes, two knocks for no.
There's no knocks because Ian doesn't know.
And do you think we should talk to him? Same thing. One knock for yes, or two knocks for no.
Somewhere there seems to be a single knock.
All right. Well, we'll try talking to him, and if he's keep in mind that if we do talk to him in dusk, well, I think the snake will come to his aid either way. But it's in the end, it's 2 against 3. But I think
So Alexei will squeeze Aiden's shoulder and he'll say, it's all you, Alpha Daddy. And he's gonna go fucking hide.
he smiles. We'll try talking to him. If he doesn't, if he we can't, if we can't talk sense into him, if we can't make him redeem himself, well, we'll 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 tear his throat out. His balls too. He probably deserves that.
I just saw this. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. What is Aiden doing?
He'll just look to the right of his back and go back to the village.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for Lexi to hide his fucking head. He knows that if he's involved, he's just gonna be a dick and it won't go well. So, um,
Oh,
it's not a bot, thank God. But okay, I'm gonna try again. He's like, nope, that pole's not, or that small little tree isn't going to hide me very well. So let's try this again.
Lexi at the jungle. Watch out for that tree.
One success. So he found a bush to hide behind that barely covers him, but it's good enough for him right now. He doesn't care.
That's for shits and giggles. I'll say just before when with the roll before, Aiden just looks at him and goes, "Dad, you can't hide behind a bush that's smaller than you. That will not work."
Fine. He grumbles.
And Aiden will just
More fucking time.
Aiden will just
I just find this hilarious. Of course. That's better. So a collective 4 successes to hide somewhere else, and he'll kind of like peek out and ask Aiden, like mouth to him, "Is this good?"
That's better, yes.
And he'll give a thumbs up and he'll duck back behind, the foliage that he's hiding behind.
So yeah, gonna try to talk to him if shit hits the fan. Wait, they don't have fans here. But you know what I mean. Yeah, well, if shit goes wrong, just attack him. And he'll just crawl back in the village.
So Aiden waits for a little bit, but eventually he will see a figure walking on 2 legs, not 4. And he's kind of a big dude. Um,
Aiden is just walking kind of nonchalantly, like this is the most normal thing in the world. His hands in his pockets. He's in Glabro now, so yeah. And sees the guy. Oh hi.
He looks at him with pretty much the same expression in the picture. What do you want?
Well, it's getting close to Christmas time, and apparently you've been on the naughty list.
I'm sorry, out of character. That was fucking brilliant. And he just furrows his brow and goes, "What?"
I mean, apparently it started out well, but you've kind of become a dick. And well, you're allowed to have a dick, you're just not allowed to be a dick. thing is, see, the way you're treating your kinfolk, well, someone is aware, someone that you should very much respect, and that someone isn't happy.
Why should I even believe you?
Obviously, what did you say?
He said, "Why should I even believe you?"
What did you say Rose's deed name was? It,
Oh, his name? Jury.
Rose's,
Oh, Rose's deed name is Keeper of Thorns.
Keeper of Thorns. Keeper of Thorns, which I feel like kind of put a
He
point of
growls when he hears that name.
Oh, okay, you don't like her. Well, I do. But anyways, that's beside the point. She considers me her. She considers me her son, and what I'm here to tell you is that Panther, which you should very much respect, it's a dude I was speaking of that said it wasn't real happy with how you're acting these days. Well, Panther sent us to stop you from being a dick.
You will not take from me what is mine.
Oh, that's nothing to worry. There's no thing we want to take away from you. There's just people.
He crosses his arms.
Hey, if you were white, you look like Mr. Clean right now. Wait, what? So I'm sorry.
So he with all of the quickness and reflexes of a cat, he reaches out and grabs Aiden by the throat.
And with that, Lash is going to come out and have his fang dagger to his throat. If I have to spend a rage, I'll do it for the drawing of the weapon.
Yeah, and he's completely distracted. So yeah, you can do that.
Fang dagger right to his throat. Tight enough to get his attention, but not tight enough to draw blood yet.
He growls and he releases Aiden's throat.
You didn't think he'd come alone, did you?
I should have suspected.
Now, it's just simply two ways this can go. There's women and children there. They're free to go, no matter how this goes. But, see, what's the real choice is how you're going to be afterwards. You can be standing and happy, or fertilizer. Choice is yours. And he's putting. Let me have a look. See here. So I am going to spend a willpower. I'm going to do past lives for intimidation. For 3 successes, what is it? Manipulation, intimidation to intimidate the hell out of this guy?
Yeah. The difficulty is the target's willpower. His willpower is 8.
Okay, spending a willpower then. So that's 7. So 8 minus 2 due to enchanting voice.
Yeah, and you forgot to add your peer read.
Oh yes. So 9 dice. I will activate persuasion as well.
Okay, so roll for that first.
Okay. Persuasion is charisma subterfuge diff 7. Yep. So by my count, that's 10 intimidation dice with a willpower spent.
Okay, so yes, persuasion is active, so you get a diff 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes.
Oh, plus the willpower.
10 successes.
Yep.
Well, this is very unexpected. You have successfully really intimidated the fuck out of this big cat. Like, this Bagheera is right. I should probably roll for his fox frenzy.
Quick question, Lindsay. Is he wearing brown pants by chance?
Fuck you.
It's a very valid question.
I think for best at frenzy is just 6, no matter what. So
Oh,
he does not frenzy, but he is cowed. So yeah, Alexi's gonna step out now. He's gonna be like, "Oh, so we're past being nice. I can come out now." I know it's comical as fuck.
Let's see. You know what the scary part about this is?
What?
I have 0 dots in intimidate.
It was all manipulation and pure brain, huh?
No, it was all the past lives successes.
Oh, right.
And Lash looks back at Aiden and with the nod of a handoff back to him.
And he'll smile. Okay, now that I've got your attention, I do
Yeah,
have your
and
attention, right?
Alexei comes out and he stands like, and he's not he is not short. Alexei is 6'6", and so this and he sees this fucking big silver fang walking towards him, and he's like, "Well, motherfuck me," and Alexei just has his arms folded, and he's standing there with much the look on his face in his overlay, just watching.
Aiden smiles at the dude. So now that I have your attention, I do have your attention, right?
He nods. And very begrudgingly says yes.
Good. So now comes choice time. You like choice time, right? The choice is yours. Either you let them go quietly and, well, never try to seek them again unless you prove to us that you've become good enough for them, or we did it the hard way. To be fair, and he'll like look at his watch. I do have a Tinder date tonight, and I'd hate to be late or not show up. So I'd rather we do this the easy way.
He tilts his head and is like, "What the fuck is Tinder?"
Not important. I have a date tonight, and I'd rather not be late or not show up. That'd be even worse. So yeah, can we please do this the easy way and you just give them up? Also, if you try to seek more, if you try to seek more kinfolk and keep treating the way you've been treating the ones here, I'm pretty sure we'll be back.
Over his shoulder and into his ear in a eerie voice. I'll be back.
And Alexi, he looks at him and he just kicks him in the stomach. And if I have to fucking come back, I promise you, you won't leave alive. And I'll leave with a new trophy.
Lash looks over his shoulder. You know, he might still not leave alive now because he hasn't given us an answer.
Well, Alexi looks at Lash and he goes, I know, I'm trying to be intimidating. Fuck, shut up.
I'm gonna stop counting now. You have up
Shit,
to.
Ted.
You have. I'm gonna count, let's say, to 5, and if you haven't made a choice by then, well, off with your head. Until like look to the guy.
Alexi looks at Aiden. Okay, Red Queen. Fuck you and your Disney shit. Jesus Christ.
And he'll smile. And he'll look at the guy and like look towards his crotch. Yes, both. Oh, off with both of your heads.
Oh, he cringes.
And he'll look at him with showing his 5 fingers on his hand, and each time he counts like takes 1 finger. 5, 4.
When he gets to 3, Lash pushes the guy down to his knees.
Let me roll Alexi's intimidate real quick. He has 5 pure breed, 4 manipulation, and 4 intimidation. So that is 12 dice that he has to roll. Which is difficulty 8. Yeah, so add 8 successes on top of the 10. This guy is really scared shitless now because Alexi is leaning in and he is just being as menacing as he can fucking be. And he goes, okay, all right, okay, they can go.
And he'll look to the kinfolk.
Or I'll go, then they can have their village, and I'll give them my resources.
Good. That sounds good. And he'll look to them. He'll look to him and smile. Just remember, we're like Santa now. We'll know when you've been bad.
And so fucking every kinfolk in this village has gathered around because this is a scene by now. And
for this last thing, Aiden will also try to intimidate him using. He'll use persuasion. So what's persuasion? It's charisma and
subterfuge.
Subterfuge. Okay. How much do I have in subterfuge? It's a subterfuge roll. R 10. What's the diff?
7.
1. Oh, 1 success, so that's 1 more dice. And it's pure breed 4, 5, 6.
So yeah, you activated persuasion, so you get a -1. So it'll be diff 7.
So that's
minus your pure breed. Oh yeah, oh, no wait, that's dice. Sorry.
Plus
so
your pure breed.
4, 5, 6. And
Sorry,
I use a willpower. He's not as scary as the other ones. But he'll still look at him and say, "Now run."
Jesus Christ, he's under 20 successes of intimidation.
Of intimidation, yeah, and so everybody throws their weight behind Aiden's words, and Aiden has enchanting voice, so he actually got another -2,
So yeah,
which still doesn't really matter because of what the other. Wait, no, he got one. There was 1-1, so he got 2 successes. So yeah, it didn't really matter because that would have been a -5, and he didn't get any 5s. But anyway, he's the Galliard with enchanting voice. Lash has enchanting voice. Alexei doesn't have enchanting voice, but he's just this big scary motherfucker. And so all of them crowded around him and telling him to get the fuck out and not come back and run away. He fucking bolts. He shifts so fast to his feline form, and he bolts the fuck out of there.
He doesn't set off any of his own traps, does he?
Probably. Actually, he probably does. You're going to hear a pained roar in the distance as he sets off one of his own traps. Which serves him fucking right?
Yep.
So,
And so Aiden will step forward and look to the people of the village. You are now free. You no longer belong to what was his name?
his name is Jury.
You no longer belong to Jury. You are now free kinfolk, and we, as the set of the silent, as the pack of the silent guardians, will be back every once in a while. Make sure you're all happy and bring resources to you. Or you can.
The leader that you met earlier will step out and she'll say, on behalf of all of us, thank you. You are all welcome in our village at any time.
Lash is going to step forward and reach into his pocket and take out his not so fancy but cell phone. And I don't know if you guys even have power here, but there's some juice left in this. So if you keep it turned off and use it only when it's needed, it should allow you at some point to contact us.
She smiles and shakes her head, and she'll say, some of us, including me, know how to speak to spirits. So if we need you, we will contact you.
You'll back.
He'll nod, yeah.
And put the cell phone away.
And yeah, so the three of you can go back Umbra's side. I'm not gonna make you roll. You can go back sideways. It's not a problem.
Oh,
Panther.
Oh, sorry. 1 second. Before they go across, is there a obvious tree in front of like where that cat would have been staying? Like his house or something?
Yeah.
So Lash goes to that tree. He looks up and he relaxes into Krynos form. He flicks out his claws and he leaves a mark.
Yes. Okay, awesome.
Before turning to the leader, bowing with respect, and stepping across.
Alexei will also bow to her with respect. And before he steps across, she'll put an arm on or put a hand on his arm, and she'll say, Next time you come back, I would not mind meeting Keeper of Thorns. And he'll nod. Okay. I can do that for you. And she'll give his arm a squeeze, and he'll smile softly and give her another bow, and then he'll step sideways.
Aiden will also smile and bow to her. I'm happy we could help, and we'll be back if you need anything else.
She nods. Thank you.
And with that, he'll step sideways.
Panther is waiting for them on the other side. He will say, and everyone is able to understand him. He'll say, I am pleased with the way you handled that situation.
I'm glad that it didn't have to come down to bloodshed.
Me too. I trust that you will keep an eye on the situation here.
He'll nod. We'll be back every once in a while, check on them.
I would be proud to serve your pack as your totem. You will be my silent guardian. You demonstrate what it takes. And with that, Panther will give his blessing to the members of the pack, and they are all now connected with a pack link.
Yay!
And Alexei shakes his head and rubs his temples and goes, "Fuck, why?"
They didn't make it any easier for us. I mean, we have to deal with you. He'll just smile.
Sticks his tongue out at him. Fuck you, Alpha Daddy Raya.
He'll just smile.
Lash looks right at Alexei and goes, "Who's your sonny?"
Oh, fuck you two. Crosses his arms. Fucking hate you both.
No, you don't.
You're in a pack with us. You can't hate us.
Bullshit. Watch me. I hate my husband, but I'm married to him.
Get a divorce. There's no reason.
Lash will walk over to Alexei and give him a fist bump.
He'll fist bump him, glaring at him the whole fucking time.
And again, with the same line, Aiden goes, as they're going back to, probably starting to go back on set. So, what now?
So,
you know one thing, though. We should visit there more. That's a nice area.
It is pretty cool.
I think, since Nelson has to go, that would probably be a great place to end the scene. Panther will port the three of them back to Sept, and follow-up scenes can be done after this. So this concludes the Silent Guardians Totem quest. It has been successful, and they are now a blessed pack with Panther as their totem. So thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, our one watcher, for watching. This has been a scene for Sept of the Howling Winds. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.